now it's live.
Oh, we're live. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to play our intro. Guess not. Well, welcome to Whiskey, Weights and Whey. I'm Chuck.
I'm Zach.
Today we have Garret and Jade on with us. We don't have anybody with us yet, but as people hop in, we'll let them ask questions if they want. Really wanted to have y'all on and kind of recap the kids comp from early this month. It was 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was the 1st of June.
Yeah, June 1st.
Yeah.
So typically we start off with pouring us a drink. I don't know if y'all will be drinking as well.
I got Crystal Geyser. She's got Coca-Cola.
Hey, some very good mixers. Well, we're going to finish this one off because there's not much left.
Fair enough.
I'll try to be fair on the divide.
What are y'all drinking?
You can be on.
We got some, the last little bit of our Long Branch. It's a wild turkey variant.
Okay.
In crunch time, though, I still have that peach crown that you left here like a year ago. Yeah. Well, how are y'all doing today?
Good, man. It's hot out there, ain't it?
Oh, yes. We went to the grocery store ourselves, and the truck read 100 degrees the whole way up there and back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, cheers. Chin chin.
Chin chin.
So the kids comp, it was a great success in my opinion.
Yes.
How did y'all feel about it?
Man, I feel the same way. I feel like it went smoother than last year. And I had a lot of people come to me and was telling me that it ran better than most adult comps. So that made me feel good.
I definitely agree with that.
That made me feel good.
Yeah, I bet.
Fast.
It went very fast. I was very grateful. I didn't have to recharge any of my batteries. They lasted the whole show.
We got to the last event, and I was like, "Is this it? We're done."
Yeah, I know. It flew by. I hate you weren't able to join us. I was trying to get Zach if he was free to come up there with us and kind of help me MC it, but we had Trey jump in. That was nice.
Yeah. Trey did really good. Y'all are doing really good, man. You and Trey on them live streams.
We're trying our best. So Zach, Garret this is your second year doing the kids comp, correct?
Second year.
Yeah. But he had custom equipment built for all the events. Who did the equipment?
Anthony Langley. That's been my fab guy, man, for the past 3 or 4 years. So he's built all of our stuff, all the kids' stuff, and anything I want, man. He's there,
So they built axle bars. How heavy were the axle bars?
What was the axle bars? 25-pound axle bar was the
10.
biggest one. Then we had 15, and then we had a 10.
Wow. Yeah. Typically they're like 25, 35-pound bars, and you were going to use PVC pipe, weren't you?
I was thinking about it, but I gotta go all out. So.
He definitely did. Because I got there and I was like, none of this looks like PVC pipe unless he did a really good job painting it.
Right.
And then what else did you have built? You had a yoke.
We had them yokes, man. They look really good. And then we had the little car deadlift for the kids.
Oh yeah, the car deadlift. You say little, that thing looked like it might actually hold a small vehicle.
It might do it. It was little thin metal,
Oh, okay.
So what did they deadlift?
So they had this little Tykes, or it was more than a little. Like that thing was legit. It had some weight in it. What was it?
It was the Jeep. I never weighed the little Jeep, the Power Wheels.
It's like a side-by-side Power Wheels, like a razor.
It held their boy and about 200 pounds worth of sandbags in the back.
Oh wow!
So, that thing was stout.
They didn't have those kind of things back in the
day. Not when we were growing up. So they did. Well, let's run through the events real quick. You started off had the axle clean and press.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That one flew through, and you had custom built bars. You had the next event was the deadlift, correct? The car deadlift.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then from there, the yoke carry. They had mini yokes built. which those were awesome. Do you know how heavy were those empty?
We had I think it was 15, 25. And what do we have? A 55 maybe?
We use like a
Wow.
regular one.
That's awesome. Typically, I mean, they weigh 180, 170 pounds.
Right.
Yeah. So,
I felt bad. One of the young gentlemen there competing, that tape rubbed his neck pretty raw. He wasn't able to finish it. I felt bad.
I know, man. I put noodles. I put a pool noodle on the smallest one, and I should have put pool noodles on every one of them.
He picked it up. He was going fast too. I mean, he took off running and it started swinging, and the tape just was rubbing his neck raw. I don't blame him for dropping it. I mean, as a kid, I probably would have got out there and done it to begin with. Yeah. But
I told him I won't pull noodles on our yokes.
That's right. And then after that was the sandbag carry.
That's right.
So they had 2 sandbags that had to carry the full length of the course, put it on the platform, take their hands off, and then the last event was a hand over hand pull. They had to pull the Power Wheel Jeep with a rope. So the rope probably weighed more than the Jeep initially.
Yeah, you're right.
But I loved it. Nobody failed anything. Everybody finished it.
Right.
It was a really good event. And me and Trey was talking about it during the live stream about how he said some of the stuff should have been a little heavier. And I was like, you don't want that for kids. You want to exhaust them more than you want to hurt them. You know, when they get older, then we start adding weight. But
right, man,
y'all
that's so hard. That's so hard getting that weight down pat because you got different age groups is the way we do it. And whenever you go too heavy, man, you could hurt a kid, and then that would make me want to quit doing the comps.
Oh yeah, and that's what I told Trey. I was like, you want this event to be more about energy and endurance than strength, because they're young, their tendons aren't fully developed. Right. They pop something, tear something. We don't want that.
What's the youngest that y'all have?
5.
5 years old.
5.
Yeah, you had 2 5-year-olds, didn't you?
Yeah, we had 2. Yeah.
So it was 5 and 6 boys and girls. It was 7 to 9 boys and girls. 10 to 12 boys. 10 to 12 girls. 13 to 15 boys. 13 to 15 girls. 16 to 18 boys. And 16 to 18 girls.
You didn't have any in the 16 to 18 though this year, did you?
I didn't have nobody sign up 16 to 18 this year.
I can't wait for your oldest one to jump in there. Isn't he reigning podium winner?
Yeah, that's right.
I saw him helping out. They had how many kids did y'all have competing in it yourself?
Oh,
we had 3.
3.
3 of our kids. Is that what you're asking? Yeah.
Yeah,
we had a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 12.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
You had 17 total, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 17 total competing.
Yeah.
So, I guess is there anything about this event that you want to see continue with the next year, or are y'all already planning on next year's events and stuff?
Oh man, we really hate playing because we're building this house. We're in the presence of building a house right now, so we haven't really planned for next year. I do want it to grow though every year. I want to get up. I want to get up to 50 athletes in this competition.
I think you could definitely do it. First year you had it. Where was it? It was outside of American.
It was outside on American Gym, 100 degrees.
It felt like
there was gravel.
I was fried.
Yeah.
And then you had the tug of war in it, which tug of war is a hard event to do because you have double elimination. It takes forever. It's 1-on-1. You would have been done probably 2 hours earlier last year if it wasn't for tug of war. Yeah. But that's such a fun event.
Yeah.
And then let's see, this year went from outside in the heat to inside a nice covered area. Thank God, because it came a thunderstorm during the middle of the show. Like me and Trey were trying to talk really loud into the mics because it was raining so hard at one point. I tried to get Alex to join us today. Unfortunately, our babysitter was not available, so she had to take care of the kids.
Yeah, we know how that is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
Um,
want her back next year.
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, she enjoyed it. She was so scared to do it.
I heard she rocked it though. I heard she's like
She
a
did.
natural at it, even though
That's
she
a-
doesn't
hey,
Yeah.
say she is.
I
She's
think
the
so.
MC of the year.
Yeah.
MC of the year.
That's a category I need to add to the Alabama Strongman Awards.
Yeah, she'll win it. She'll win it, hands down.
Oh, what you didn't like my emceeing?
Wait a second. I liked yours, Chuck.
No,
but your
I thought it was
wife,
hilarious.
she's on top of stuff, man.
Well, I love you called and asked if Alex would be interested, and I was like, well, I can do it for you if you just don't have anybody. And you're like, no, she blew you out the water at your own show. But, yeah. I said, to be fair, I agree. She did well. She is a lot more comfortable on the mic than I am.
Which is surprising because she teaches those classes though.
Oh, yeah.
And so it comes natural. I think it's more natural than she wants to believe it is.
Yes, 100%. She acts like she's shy. She's not.
She's so good. Like I said, man, I don't think she didn't make no mistakes. She's just on top of everything.
Oh yeah, I was referring to her to get information because I know there was a couple of athletes there that I butchered their names. I called them probably 15 different versions of the same name, but I was trying my best.
It's hard.
I know we mispronounced your boy. Is it Kyron?
Kyron, yeah.
Kyron. She was saying Kieran. I was saying Kyron. I was like, I got one on you. So who was the farthest travel? Do you know?
Ooh, I would have had to ask. I guess Georgia guys.
Well, Jason, little
Oh,
boy.
Jason, yeah, they come from Texas.
Yeah.
Dang.
We had some Arkansas people come out.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
So
I know last year y'all had somebody, was it from like New Mexico or Arizona?
Yeah.
Yes, New Mexico.
There's not a lot of shows designated for kids that age. And then there was 2 back-to-back because Georgia did one for kids the weekend after y'all's.
That's right.
And I think if y'all weren't so close together, you probably would have had a lot more people.
Yeah. That's another thing, man, trying to figure out when to do these competitions with kids in sports. Their parents doing other competitions.
Mm-hmm.
School all-stars. It's tough.
I can only imagine. I don't have the patience for my own kids, much less a bunch of other kids. So 18 is about the youngest I want to go. I'll allow 17 sometimes when we're doing our shows. But y'all do a phenomenal job. Y'all are really good with the kids. Alex and I were talking about it all the way home. As soon as May is old enough, she's going to be offered the opportunity if she wants to. She did her first powerlifting show up here with us. It's a garage gym one. She did a broomstick squat and broomstick bench press. She actually deadlifted like a 17-pound bar. I was proud of her.
I love it.
We were looking online at Frey Fitness has got kids bars. They're 15 pounds, but they're full Olympic size bars and they hold up to 50 pounds. I was about to buy her one, but it's like $150.
Oh, wow. Yeah, let me know. I might get you one built for cheaper than that.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Were they a sponsor, the fabricator?
Yes. Langley Metalworks. Yeah.
Okay. Do they do a lot of custom jobs, or do they make equipment in general?
Man, he don't make no equipment. I'm the only guy that goes to him for equipment. He makes a lot of gates, like to go in the houses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's worked at like schools doing the handrails. He's done everything but strongman stuff until I come around. Then he's up.
Now, is he the one that builds the handles for your logs too?
Mm-hmm.
He's built everything for us. Yes.
So he did the handles on my frame.
Yes. Yeah. He done all that on your frame.
Yeah. And that wheelbarrow deadlift that we have.
Oh, I was going to ask if that was him too.
Have you seen it? The wheelbarrow?
Yes. I would love to have like 3 of those to do something with the limit breaker.
That thing's beautiful. It looks like it's on a showroom floor. He done really good at it.
What does that thing weigh empty? Do you know?
Ooh. I never weighed the whole thing because you don't pick up the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? There's a ratio you got to go by.
Well, it's it looks like a big square block with wheels and handles and then poles on top so you can load weight to it. And they used it, was it Mississippi Strongest a couple years ago?
Yes, they use it Mississippi Strongest. I think they use it OSG.
That specific one?
No, not the Pacific one. I'm sorry. And no, they didn't use mine at Mississippi's either. I got the specs from the one at OSG, and I built it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to get with you and see if we can figure out how to get a couple more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Might have to have a surprise at Limit Breaker next year.
There you go.
I still have an unannounced event to even the athletes don't know yet, and I haven't figured it out. That's why it's unannounced. Surprise them with a heavy wheelbarrow. So do y'all have, I know you said you got a lot going on with your personal, like building houses and stuff. Are y'all going to build a gym too?
Yes, we're going to build a house, and then I got to build her a grooming building. She grooms dogs.
Yeah.
And then we're going to start on our gym.
Okay. Are y'all going to try to host the competitions out of y'all's gym now? Go after y'all get it built?
That's my plan, man. That's the plan. So I'm going to host my competitions, like the kid comps, and maybe one day do like a parent-kid competition.
There you go.
But I would also like to host anybody else that wants to come out and have competitions, you know. We might end up doing something like that.
So, like rent it out as a venue kind of?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to figure out that here, you know, that way we can rent out the place. We've done it for powerlifting shows, but we haven't done it for other strongman shows yet. Everybody's so spaced out. It's hard to transfer that stuff back and forth.
That's right. That's right.
Do y'all have, I know I've probably already asked this earlier, but as far as next year's comp, is it 100% on pause while y'all build everything, or y'all just haven't put a lot of thought into it yet?
It is definitely going to happen next year. We might have to change the dates just a little bit, but because we had 4 people back out and 2 people not show up, so
yeah,
because of all-stars baseball,
basketball, traveling ball, softball. It was
yeah. That's why I changed F and Strong. The first year it was, you know, we did it in April, and you came and judged when we first met. It was only like 8 people. And I was like, I'm going to do it again in August. We had a good showing, but we didn't have any teens except for, I think Brody was the only teen that showed up. And I had a few guys say, well, it's because football, August, we can't do it. So I moved it back to April, and I still haven't seen the pickup that I want. So it's hard to work around baseball, football, soccer, everything. But maybe next year, since y'all are going to be in a transition with the building and stuff, maybe we can figure out a way to double up the show and have the kids comp going alongside one of the other shows that we do.
We might do that, man. We might do that.
So that way we can kind of help each other out at the same time.
Good idea.
Maybe promote both of the shows together.
That's a good idea.
I ain't gonna put you on the spot since we're live.
No, you're good. I have trouble finding venues, you know. So
yeah, if we're already shut down for that weekend, might as well add to it.
That's right.
Are you going to be doing any more shows while you're building, or are you going to take some time off from competing?
Man, I ain't even been in the gym since I think it's 2 weeks before your competition. It's my last time I went to the gym.
No, we went though.
Oh, we went the other day, but
Last week.
I think I touched some I don't know, bodybuilding stuff. I don't know what it was.
That's what I've been doing ever since the Battle of the Forge. I've just been doing bodybuilding or circuit training with this guy. He's trying to help me lose some weight.
Yeah.
Get them abs back.
Staying out of the gym.
Stay out of the gym. Stay out of the gym for a few months. You'll lose a lot of weight.
It'll just all go to my belly. Well, is there anything that y'all want to talk about from the comp? You know, any pros, things that you want to focus on next year? Or
like I said, man, I might think about that with you. Get in with you on that venue. Double up the comp. That sounds really good idea. We can talk about that more off of live, but
Yeah.
no, man, I just want to get bigger and better. We're just getting better and better every year. Y'all coming out live stream was awesome.
Yeah.
That helped a lot.
We had a blast. Can't wait to do it again next year. Is there any sponsors that you want to kind of shout out and thank? Or
Man, I don't want to leave none of them out. I just thank all of them. Every one of them, man. Every one of them helped out.
Yeah.
That's
Every
awesome.
little bit helps.
Y'all had a lot of sponsors. I was joking with somebody. I said, you got ADL Live sponsoring, but you got EFI doing the live stream.
And they didn't care, man. They reached out to
Oh,
y'all.
no.
Y'all did a
They're great people. They've actually been sending people to me that they can't help. So,
That's
no,
awesome.
they're really good people. I was excited to see them as a sponsor on there.
Cerberus has helped us out every year. So, yeah, thank God for them. They're really good.
Oh, yeah. Cerberus is they can't be beat. Seems like they sponsor every show that ever happens. They were the first ones to answer me when I did our first show. I'll keep waiting for Jade to start signing back up for comps.
You talk to her, talk her into it.
She's one of the few champions of effing strong.
If I come back, I'll get beat.
I don't know about that.
No, you're fine, man. I figure we're gonna have a couple different implements every year. Add a couple different implements every year. I can't build every implement every year because it costs so much,
Yeah.
It does.
So we might throw a log in there next year. Make a metal kids log.
Heck yeah. Is there anything that you know for sure is going to be in there next year?
Like
the
I said,
insider scoop.
Like I said, I'm really thinking about doing a metal kids log.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna throw sandbags in there somewhere. You know me and sandbags. So.
Oh, can't stand sandbags.
I love some sandbags.
I've got some slim kegs. I got one that's empty and one that's 50 pounds. If you want to use those, they're a lot easier to pick up for the kids.
Yeah, we might do that because I got the big round ones and they're a little complicated, to work with.
Well, they're harder to grab, especially like even me. I've got short arms, so when I try to do a keg press, I still have to like tilt my head because I can't hold the whole keg over my head.
That's right.
So I can only imagine a kid whose arms are shorter than mine. They are not gonna be able to grab across the whole keg.
Yeah.
Last year we found it was like an old small gas tank.
I remember that
tank, and we used that for like the little kids.
That was perfect. You had to keep that quiet though. You didn't say you didn't want anybody thinking it was gonna blow up.
Yeah.
No.
I knocked the top off.
Yeah, it didn't have nothing in it.
It was empty. Yeah.
I painted it and everything. I didn't want it to look like a propane tank. So.
But it worked.
No, it looked good. It looked like it almost like a keg that you would put in a kegerator.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Desktop.
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. Well, we'll try to get you some equipment. We've got a couple of we got a new set of farmer handles that are pretty short and lightweight. Might be able to implement some farmer handle carries.
I do that. I implement them kegs you're talking about, and like I said, I'll probably do some kind of sandbags, and I want to build them metal logs. Is what I really think about getting built. So
there you go. Any of the Tucker kiddos going to come back to try to defend their title?
Oh yeah, I got to have at least 2 of them in it every year. So.
They were excited. They liked it.
They love it.
They were asking about next year.
Oh, they already asking about it?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Your oldest one, is he now 17 or 18?
He is 16. He's 16.
Yeah.
So he'll still be able to compete next year.
He will. He was a lot of help. I hate for him to compete. He was such good help.
It's like I want to put you to work instead of have you competing.
Right. That's right.
That's a stark difference.
Oh, it's a huge difference.
We went from the long branch to the peach. It tastes very different.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, appreciate y'all jumping on. Typically, we keep these about 30 minutes or so, and we're at 25, unless y'all have anything specific you want to talk about.
We've been trying to get together and do something about it, but every weekend, me and you is always doing something. So
it's been tough. We ain't even recorded a podcast in almost a month.
Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah,
Been busy.
Luckily, we had a bunch stockpile that we were able to release periodically. That way, it didn't look like we weren't doing it. But
yeah,
secret's out. We weren't doing shit.
Yeah. All this traveling and stuff. Next month's gonna be the same way because, not next month. August is gonna be the same way because we're gonna be all over the place between Colorados and Alabamas.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like ending or not? Maybe not actually competing, but attending or helping any upcoming shows?
Oh yeah. I'll be helping Trey with his Redbeard. I'll be helping with that one.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Like I said, I'll be helping with yours next year for sure.
You gonna make a trip down to Alabama, hang out on the coast with us?
I don't know, man. It's gonna be right there in the midst of still building. Building the house. We're building it ourselves, so it's gonna take a little while.
Have y'all broke ground yet?
Yeah, we broke ground. Yeah. Plan on pouring the slab. We would like to pour that slab next week or the next week.
Heck yeah. Now keep me updated on it. Something else. Next Saturday, putting you on the spot. Do you have anything that you can't get away from for a couple hours? Come do Strongman Saturday?
I might can do that. We'll talk more offline.
I know. I saw the side eye from Jay. She's like, you got work to do.
We got a lot of work to do. We do have a lot of work to do. We got in the honeybees, so that's taking up a lot of time.
Oh yeah, I already put my order in for 2 jars, $10, right? $10 a jar.
Yeah, this is a quart jar, but yeah, it's $10 a pint. Fresh.
I'm about to say that we get that much for $10.
No. That's a quart jar. Yeah, we're doing.
How much does that one cost?
I guess $20. Yeah, it's 2 of them.
We've already put our order in for 2. We'll get you however we need to pay you. We'll pay you soon.
I'll get down there, do Strongman Saturday or something with you.
Sounds good. If anybody's watching and wants to join us, we're going to try to start it around, I'd say 10:30, 11 Saturday. Unfortunately, we had to cancel the grip event. We only had 2 people register, so I got to refund their money, and it didn't get enough attention. So we'll probably still do some of it for fun, and then do some other strongman stuff, prepping for Alabama's. Got a few guys around here that's going to get ready for that competition. Yeah,
that sounds fun. Mm-hmm. And I would have done the grip comp, but like I said, I got so much going on right now.
Hey, no worries. It's something new to the area. Not a lot of people realize what all is entailed with it. I've had about 3 or 4 guys mention, well, I can't prep for it. I can't train for it. I was like, that's not the type of competition you're going to have to prep for. Yeah. It's a grip event. You got it or you don't. You can't spend 6 months training for that. Yeah. You're not going to get hurt, so you're not got to worry about hurting for another show.
That's right.
I say that, but
unless you rip your
could get hurt. Say that again.
Rip your calluses off.
I was about to say that's about it, but even then, I think I might have to make fun of somebody if they got hurt doing the grip comp.
I think I get hurt every time I help with a competition. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put like a bubble around you next year.
He's gonna have
you getting hurt. Yes. Well, it looks like next year's competition, I've got more help for both limit breaker and Effins. I'm going to reduce the head count on Effin Strong and increase the head count on limit breaker, so it's going to be pretty much the same for both. Fingers crossed. But hopefully, you won't be having to lift as much heavyweight next year.
That's right. Get us some younger kids out there to do all that.
That's right. Yeah. Maybe give a discount to anybody competing in Effin to come work on limit breaker.
There you go.
Incentives.
That's right. Well, we'll try to get you some ideas for next year's show for the kids.
Yeah. Like I said, we just ain't been thinking a lot about it here lately because we have so much going on. But
well, we're coming up. We're right at 30 minutes, I guess, unless y'all have anybody y'all want to shout out or anything that y'all want to mention.
I just appreciate
promote your honey.
Yeah, that's right. I appreciate y'all helping out at the comp, doing the live stream,
Oh,
and
for
helping
sure.
out behind scenes. And I appreciate all the
Anything.
sponsors.
Parents.
I appreciate all the parents bringing the kids out. That means a lot.
Yeah, maybe if we can link up later, we can get the kids and the parents competing together at the same time. That'd be awesome.
That would be, man. That would be.
Yeah.
Well,
Last call, finish all your whiskey.